we're gonna say thank you to our sponsors real quick. Big shout out to Orbit Event Rentals. Thank you so much for allowing us to do this at your space. This is, we are here in this venue thanks to Orbit Event Rentals. And check them out, orbiteventrentals.com. If you need linens, canopies, chairs, whatever you need to rent, you can rent a whole commercial kitchen from Orbit Event Rentals. You got to go over to orbiteventrentals.com. They'll take care of you. Let them know I sent you. Up next, I want to say a big thank you to the Empress LA. That's the empressla.com. If you're looking for Botox, you're looking to look pretty, you're looking to look handsome, whatever it is that it is your vibe, they will help bring out your inner beauty to the outside and make you look beautiful. So check out the empressla.com. Let them know I sent you. Up next, I got to say a big thank you to my friends over at the Freedom Roofing Company, freedomroofingcompany.com. Same thing, they'll take care of you. We just went through some rain, had some leaks. I'm sure there was a lot of people, concerned for the roofs. So talk to freedomroofingcompany.com so they could go ahead and fix those for you, and they do free estimates. So that's freedomroofingcompany.com. All right, Joe. So rewinding a bit, my guest today is DJ Spot. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Deja vu a little bit?
A little bit.
Hey,
One
cheers.
more cheers so you guys
Cheers.
remember how to cheer.
Hey, let's go.
Salud.
So, we met a while back downtown LA.
Right.
How long ago?
It should be roughly about 8 to 9 years ago when we used to go at this bar. It used to be a 7 bar. I used to be the opener. And one of our old friends of mine, shout out to DJ Swift, still in the game. He would do the booking at the 7 bar, and that's where you came up as not the second one after me, but you were the main one coming up that one. And
For sure.
Cool. That was pretty cool.
Yes. Headliner.
Yeah,
Woo!
there you go. I'm sure you still have Beverly, or you still have fawns of it? You still remember?
Yeah, I remember 7 Bar. I
Okay.
love the place. It was very, very well put together. I remember they had remodeled it.
Yeah. So many times, of course.
Yeah, no, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Is it still there?
It is still there, but it's called something else. It's 7 something. It's 7 something. It's because it's the 7th Street.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot what it was called, but obviously they're changing it up again. Every time I don't go there, but I do catch the metro and then I pass by.
Okay. New owners, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, for sure. But you kind of took over downtown LA within those 9 years. You're kind of
Right.
That's your realm.
Right. So I went over to Velasco, then the Globe, then to another one, then eventually to the Congo Room. Then after that one, when that one got shut down, then we moved. So it's pretty much move around the downtown area.
Yeah.
And then branch off. That's just during the week. Those local bars. But obviously, as a DJ, the prime times are Friday and Saturday, especially Saturday, where the quinceañeras are going, the weddings. So that's pretty much where the money's at. I'm sure you know where that
100%, man, 100%.
Yeah, so you could quote on that.
Well, now that you brought that up, tell me, first and foremost, I want to hear your story, man. How did you get started in this whole DJ career, this whole industry? What was your journey like? Where did it begin, and where are you now?
Okay. I'll bring you in and out in if that's okay as well.
Sure,
so you
yeah.
could go both on it. So it all began because of my dad. He was a DJ in the beginning, but he wasn't a DJ as how we have it today. They're mixing the blend in. He will blend the music towards the end, whether it's a salsa song with a cumbia, but he'll be making it.
Yeah.
We have calls coming in. Hold on, man. We have calling in.
All the phone calls.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we haven't given the phone calls, but we'll get to the request.
I just muted it, bro. We're good. We're good.
We're getting a request in, but hold on to your requests. We'll put them later on.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Of course. So my dad was a roadie. He was out there. I was helping him out, and as a young kid, I wasn't really getting into it. Once I was really young, maybe I went on 15, 16. You're finding you as a kid. You're finding out what you want to do in life. You're still going to, and eventually puberty hits and all that stuff. You're still helping out your dad, and then you go to these parties, and I'm like, hey, it's a female. Wow.
The objective change.
It went from helping out your dad to like, whoa, what is this? Okay.
Let me talk to these ladies.
Yeah,
right
what
here.
is this? What is this? And then so eventually saw that they were dancing. My dad would be the life of the party. I was like, okay, cool, I see. So I started kind of getting the eye of it, and not just putting up speakers, helping him out. Then still little by little, started hearing what he was playing. there was like this one particular that really caught my eyes with the Thriller album.
Oh, for sure.
The
Okay, okay,
Thriller.
okay.
He had it on a CD. He had the CD, and then he had it also on VHS. He had the VH1 where me and my brother and sister would always put it on and try to mimic, the stuff. So after that, then it started.
Wait. You learned to dance?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
learned
yeah,
it?
yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
brother.
of course,
For
of
sure.
course,
Let's
of
go.
course,
Yeah.
yeah. And then from that one, I went to this other called, I'm sure you're familiar with, Magneto. Is it Magneto?
Yeah,
Is-
abuela, abuela.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
See,
bro.
I'm sure. So you
Yeah.
have to drop on the floor and do those.
Mexico City, bro. Let's go. Yes,
Of course,
sir.
of course. So that song. So I had two dancing good moves. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was saying like, damn, where can I get more music? And started saying. So I started from going from my dad hearing his Latin music to hearing on the radio.
Okay.
So being young, I was like, I didn't know what to hear. I didn't know what to hear. So I started hearing the radio Disney.
Okay.
So that's when I started getting into like pop music, and I was like, okay, I got Baja Man, where there was like, who let the dog?
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, okay, let me get some of that. So I started getting my flavor going. So then that was around 15, 16. So that was also then I'm like a year off from my sister, and it was her quinceañera coming out.
Okay.
So I had a cool vibes of music. So then my dad was all like, okay, it's time to shine.
Yeah.
You want to be something? This is your time.
This is it.
Here
Here
it
you go.
is.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So this is where I kind of got into it. Like, oh, should I do it? And then everybody showed up. It was like, okay, they showed up for me. So I kind of killed it a little bit. We went on. They started dancing and all this stuff. Then went good. I thought I did a bad job. It was CDs. So it was horrible, man. The most horrible thing you could think of, right? So I'm like, damn.
In your first gig.
My first. Technically, it was. I didn't get paid. So I haven't get. Once I started getting paid, it was like that was good. But that one quinceañera was like, okay, it was a Saturday. It's like, okay, I had to go to school back on Monday. I was like, okay, what's gonna happen? Then, I was like, nothing happens. So, like,
Yeah.
okay. So then the homeroom comes, and it's like, and then everybody's behind with me. I was like, hey, blah blah blah. And then the teacher comes to homeroom. I was like, all right, you guys in the back, what's going on? And what happened? What happened? Then the kids were like, man, don't bother him. You don't know what he just did on Saturday. He's the DJ. He's gonna be a great DJ. And then that's where it kind of started, where that teacher told me that I was meant to never be somebody. That you're not gonna be somebody. So I'm like,
The teacher said that?
that teacher told me
That day?
that day,
Whoa.
right after what I did. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, you're not gonna make it. And so I was like, damn, I got discouraged.
Yeah. That's easy to get discouraged. But then, how old were you? 15, you said?
15, 16, yeah, going into 15, 16, and then then the same class, the same day, same goes on, and then there was this one girl, but shout out, I won't give her her name, but I don't know, she might be out there, called Emma Ventura.
Nah.
I'm still gonna remember her name because she
Look
was
her up,
the
look
one-
her up.
The reason why I'm saying is because she's the one that she was in student body program, the way you
Yeah.
get to do little parties and get to go all these like around the school, get these gigs. So I guess they were looking for an entertainer. I guess you could say a DJ. At the time it was a DJ. They were getting booked at school, so it was like,
Yeah.
So apparently I killed it. She was like, okay, good. You know what? How about you do our rally? And I was like, okay, I could only do 30 minutes. I was like, okay, cool. So I said yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then the thing about it, that was Monday. I was all excited. I had to run back home, and I tell my dad, I was like, Dad, can I borrow your equipment? I was like, and he said no.
Oh,
He told me
bro.
no.
Jeez. Oh, yeah.
And then what do I do? I told him yes, right? And this rally was that Friday. I was like, no, and the whole week, that was from Monday, every day, Monday, Tuesdays, no, can no. I was like, come on, please, hurry. And every day on Monday, I was so like, damn, okay, cool. So Thursday comes, I told my dad, please, you gonna come? He was like, no. And then the next day on Friday, finally comes the party, and I was like, you gonna come? And he goes, no. And I told everybody yes, and everybody was happy, and I was like, damn. I was outside the class. I was like, oh, yeah. So I know he's not going to come.
Oh, my God. I'm like, the suspense is killing me,
Yeah,
bro.
man. And I was like, nah. And I finally told him, hey, sorry, but I don't think my dad's going to show up. I was like, oh, damn. And then I see something coming. I'm like, no, please tell me he's coming. And I see that red truck. We had a Mazda red truck. And I was like, damn. And he goes, and he just comes up, where do you want it? I was like, wow, you made it, Dad.
Bro.
I started crying,
Yeah,
man. I started
man.
crying as a kid, man. I started crying as a kid.
Getting
You know what?
teary-eyed right now, bro.
It's determined. So from that gig, I got that one gig. They gave me a $25 gig. It was $25 at the time. So I'm like, wow, what they do? So then from that, I got one gig. So then from that one, shout out to another one. Her name is Cynthia. Then I got her 15. And then from that one, I got another DJ gig. And then from there, I was booking just Saturdays.
Yeah.
Then another Saturday. Then my friend's next Saturday. And then every, like, for the past from, like, high school all the way to, like, 21, it was every Saturday. So then every Saturday I started getting my own equipment, blowing up speakers, and so on. And then eventually where I couldn't get anywhere. So then I was like, how can I get into these clubs? How can I get into these things? So there was this one person that goes, you need to start looking for your promoters. And I was like, what's a promoter? I was like, yeah, it's this and that. You got to invite people. You got to buy this. I'm like, wow, well, damn, I couldn't find nobody. So I had to look through my high school stuff. I'm like, who's popular? There was this one guy named Turtle. So I'm like, hey, bro, you into this? Yeah, I'm a promoter. You still have people? Yo, shit. He got me a first gig at La Vida in Hollywood. Then from there, I got one gig. Then from there, starting one club and another club. And then I started getting not just Friday booked, and then Saturday booked, and then some Sundays. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I think I think I could leave my regular jobs. I had a regular job, and then
I just do the whole DJ
just do
thing.
DJ,
Yeah.
and then literally like I'm 40 years old now, so I mean you could just imagine it. I was 16, and then now I could finally say like today in front of you guys, I could. This is a career now.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
a fully career now. Fully career. Now I'm doing. After that, I mean I was able to do Mexico, Hawaii. I was able to like open up for big artists like Warren G, E40, Todo Calderon, Evie Queen, Plan B.
Bro.
Just out of that one I was able to work with Pound 06. I was able to work with Latino 96.3 when it was right there. Then La Raza. I did
Yeah.
all the radio
That's
stations.
freaking dope, bro.
All of them.
That's freaking dope, man. Thank you for sharing all that.
Yeah.
When we started talking on Instagram, first of all, I didn't even remember that we had met.
Right. I'm sure there's a lot of DJs. Even today, when we're here, you had your meeting. Shout out to Famous Agencies, right? I want to get yeah, man. They were here having a little meeting, and then I saw someone on the inside who they were here. And oh, it's my boy. It's still same. So it even being from there along the road from being all these, I get to meet all these good DJs and then just.
And you build, yeah, bro. You build like this bond over being a DJ, you know, like
yeah.
It's freaking dope, man. And I, I think like people don't understand like what it means to get to your point where it's like, oh, I don't need a job anymore because music pays for my life.
Right.
You know, and that's a beautiful experience.
Yeah. No, I haven't really. I was waiting to kind of do like either a book or like a movie. But when I was like when I got invited to other podcasts, but if I had the opportunity to get interviewed and actually like something like this, I'm like, man, I gotta say it.
Yeah.
I gotta say how it came, how it started, and because a lot of people ask me, yeah, because people look, man, you DJing on a Monday night strictly vinyl. That's how I started as a hobby.
Yeah.
I didn't know what 25 plus years later I was gonna get paid DJing vinyls. So I started as a hobby, just collecting vinyl, and never get paid from it. But now I'm getting paid from it. So
yeah, bro. Yeah. No, for sure, man. Well, what does your dad say now? Like, what's your, like what does he feel like? I'm sure he feels proud. Like,
well, now is the other way around. Now it's like, hey, how do you do this? How do you do this? Can I borrow your speakers? Can I borrow your lights? It's like, hey, I can't do this gig. You got to do them now. Now he's giving me gigs now. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's already
getting up there in age. Yeah.
He's already to get. Our parents. I'm already.
Yeah.
We get to an age where we just don't want to do it. So yeah, but if he gives me gigs, I give him a little. Cause like I said, I pay the rent.
So all right. So you told me your journey. It started with your sister's quinceañera.
Right.
But believe it or not, bro, my journey started with my sister's quinceañera.
Oh, shit. No way. How?
I wasn't the DJ.
Okay.
Because me and my sister were basically the same age.
Okay.
But just listening to that DJ was a life changer for me because I loved how he controlled the room. I loved, like, the music he was playing. Like, it just felt so powerful, So ever since I saw the DJ at my sister's quinceañera, I was like, I want to do that. So.
And how old were you? Like, do you remember?
I was 14. It was her quinceañera. I was 14.
Okay. Oh, so it's almost the same thing as mine then. Oh,
yeah.
Damn,
very
that's so
similar.
cool.
Yeah.
But at the time, was there like that DJ? You still remember his name by any chance?
Fantasma, bro. Fantasma,
Oh,
DJ
shoot.
Fantasma, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Okay,
And
okay.
now he's a big. They do they do grupo sonidero.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's what
so-
they are. Yeah, sounded
yeah.
familiar. I seen I seen them in a CD. It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
sounds familiar.
Yeah, they do
I
sonidero.
see,
Yeah,
see.
yeah. So
Okay,
they're
cool.
they're pretty big. And yeah, it's crazy that you shared your story, which came from a quinceañera. My story came from a quinceañera too.
Yeah.
And the difference being that my parents were like totally against it. Like they just, like,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
you're not gonna be a DJ.
Oh yeah.
So when you told me that your dad wasn't gonna show up, I was like, oh, like we're
Yeah.
like, whoa,
Yeah, no, he I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he still does those kind of things to today.
Okay.
He lugs. I don't know if that's suspense to us, but it's like no. Like, oh,
and then
he
all of a
does it.
sudden, yeah.
So I was like, okay, so I'm 40 years old, and I started catching on. I was like, okay, so let me play the game. But
for sure. So here's a good question. Your DJ name, where did it come from? Like now that
okay, that's a good one. So
Yeah.
I was like going around just DJ and all this, but at the time I was still like in school and going through job to another and through agencies and trying to find a name and everything. So there was a school I actually went to that would teach you how to mix your, because I was mixing just like my dad. I didn't know what I was doing, but I wanted to like get to a point where that your music when you're blending is so beautiful. So you
Yeah.
get me, they're so crispy. That I wanted to know, and there was a school of records because at the time I want to become a DJ, but through records.
yeah.
Now it's USBs, man. It's all records and everything.
Yep,
So
yep.
I'll show you guys later. And but there was a school called DJ Scratch Academy.
Oh, okay, they're still around.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But they're doing all laptops now. But at the time it was strictly vinyl. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I paid a little bit. They taught me a little bit, and it was like, you have to come up with a name. And then they told me, if you don't come with a name, they were gonna give me one. So like, okay, cool. Let me no, I have a term. I was in school a little bit and work, and I got one overnight. And I was like, okay, cool. And the next day was I had to do a mix. I'm like, did you come up with a name? And then I didn't come with a name. So I'm like, fuck, damn, come up with a name, fuck. But I was at the library, so there was this one book called C-Spot Run, C-Spot This.
Yeah.
It's a popular book. It's
Yeah,
about this dog, and I was like, damn. I like the dance floor, and I want to conquer that. You know, I was like, I can't be DJ Dog. So I was like, no, but I was like, all right, DJ Spot, you know.
Let's go,
Yeah,
bro.
let's go with DJ Spot because it's like, as a DJ, I'm for sure every time that someone's like behind the decks and you make people dance, that's like your territory. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
You
I
are the
noticed
spotlight
that.
a little bit. Yeah.
And but you know that's that, and I've noticed that like every time you get to like a dog, you get their territory too. So.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's their territory. So don't get near them. So I was like, I can't be DJ Dog. So then that's when that book came along. I was like, wait, you know what? Let's go with Spot, man. Let's go Spot.
Bro, let's go. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. So it was. You felt like this area here's my territory.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is mine. I control it.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
I'm in charge. I'm in
Yes,
charge.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all right. So tell me one of you've been DJing now 20, 30 years.
25.
25
I
years?
want to say 2000. I started by 2000.
Okay. Craziest story. 25 years in DJing. Craziest story.
Okay. Vegas. Like,
Okay.
yeah, all DJs. If you're not a DJ, how many DJs in Vegas? You're not a DJ.
Let's
So
go.
the whole story was that I'm supposed to be out there. I just like a you're gonna go out there, you're gonna make it type of thing.
Yeah.
So I told, sorry mom, sorry dad, sorry kid. I don't have no kids, but sorry to my brother and sister, sorry kids, and just my family. Just you know what, let's go. All right, so we went. This is about 2007, 2008. You know. All right, let's go. I got my stuff. We're ready to go. My auntie lived at the time. But this is strictly auntie. It's a strict auntie.
Yeah.
That if you're, this is not the DJ. This is you need to find a job. So it's like, and this is Vegas. So okay, in Vegas, I thought that you could go in there and say, hey, I'm a DJ. Here's my mix. Here it is.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
That's not the case. You had to find out the hard way, but no, that's not the case. So at the time, I made all these portfolios, like, and then at the end is my CD to play it. So I started going little by little. I started going, but Monty was like strict, and she put me. I'm sure you went to Vegas.
Yep.
The McDonald's at the Pyramid.
Yep.
Right there. She dropped me off at 7 a.m. right there. And she said, do not come home without a job. Not an interview, not this, a job. It says that you're going to get paid something. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what the fuck. So, okay. So I started from 7 a.m. from the pyramid all the way to the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Top, bottom, side to side, strip clubs, sports bars, anything. I finished from here to here almost at 8 p.m. I was going side to side, hustling. Damn, boom, 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 boom. If you don't do that, you're never gonna get what you want. It's just a straight hustle. You gotta get it. You gotta want it.
Yeah.
So then there was Eminem, the Eminem. There's a big old Eminem.
Yeah.
He sold margaritas by the yard, and I was like, please, and he got me. He got me a gig. He said, I trust in Spanish. I believe in you. He loved it. He never did like the portfolio, nothing, but he just believed in me. Out of all the portfolios, he didn't like it. So I charged them, and now we're $700. So I told Monty, yeah, I got one. So it was like, the things dropped me off like on a Monday or Tuesday. I got the gig already on a Friday. So I was like, hell yeah. So I got the gig on a Friday and everything. So I got booked for about 4 hours. That's about almost $2,000. You get it? So that's a lot. So I was like, man, I never make so much money in Vegas.
Yeah.
That was for one day. And they wanted me like every Friday and Saturday. So I'm like, fuck, I made it. I made it. This is something you made, but this was just a little club. I thought I made it in the world, but nah. What happened is kind of like he was cool until eventually he kind of saw what I wanted. So there was like I was able to do only 4 nights there because by the 3rd night I was already kind of getting the hang of it, and he got in the hang of it. So what happened? He wanted to get my music and my rhythm going so he could get his son. Every place. So I was like, fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
They did you dirty.
They did me dirty, but yeah. So then I eventually, at least I was able to save those. I made about $8,000. Was able to live off of that for maybe about 2 months. Look for a job. Was able to get something like at Office Max, whatever, another side hustle. And then from there, I was able to DJ at Pure Nightclub.
Okay.
Pure Nightclub at the time was Pure. You're probably too young.
Well, I'm actually older than you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm 41. 41.
I'm 40, so maybe by one.
Yeah, by 1 year. Yeah, I'm older than you, but I don't remember that nightclub for sure.
Yeah. It was the nightclub at the time. It's Pure Nightclub inside the Caesar Palace.
Okay.
Yeah. I was walking around with that Costco Patron and just like, hey, you're a DJ. History made. But yeah, that's one of the wildest ones where I was able to get a DJ gig at Vegas. Was able to get all that. Was able to get stabbed on the back. And just, you know what? They told me, Liberty, just go back to LA. This is shout out to all the DJs too. This is something like a gem you guys need to know. If you guys ever want to take over Vegas, don't do it alone. Take over first your communities, take over the radio, take over your agencies, get a hold of them. Vegas will call you. They're looking for DJs. They will contact you. Trust me, they will. You don't need to look for Vegas. Vegas will contact you.
100%. They're looking for talent.
All the time.
In Vegas, it's raw talent.
Yeah.
That they don't need promoters because people go to party in Vegas already. So they have the promoters to get people into their club.
Right.
But they don't need the promoters because people are already there partying. They're there to party.
It's the capital of entertainment.
Yep. So if you're good at what you do, like you said, they will call you. So 100%.
Yeah.
That is a crazy story, man. That's a crazy story. That's a good paycheck too. Yeah,
700 for 1 hour.
Yeah.
And we're doing 4 hours each, and it was like, damn. So it's like, wait, and then that's why I guess it was too expensive, but like he knew the game, so
yeah, for sure. And so right now you're playing different places here in LA. Like what's your favorite spot right now that people could find you at, and you're like, hey, this is the vibe. This is where I love to play. Come look at me here, and this is the best you're gonna get from DJ Spot, and this is what you're doing right now.
Okay. There are quite a few areas where you could find me. I am first of the month is we always are at Epic Lounge.
It's right there in Downey.
You're right.
Right there in Downey. Okay.
Yeah, right. It's on Tuesdays. The first of the month is right there.
Yeah.
And then also on the first of the month, I'm also at Hawthorne. It's called Rocket.
Okay.
Rocket. Yeah. That's where you can find us the first of the month. The rest of the weeks of the month, it's pretty much a gamble between artists and other stuff. But yeah, Mostly right now is the mobile gig. Mobile
Okay.
gigs, yeah, mobile
Oh, you're
gigs.
doing a lot of private events. Yeah, for sure. No,
yeah.
that's cool, man. That's cool. And you also mentioned something about managing artists.
Right. So that's another thing. That's another thing. That's another journey that we could go into. So, I'm turning about 18 years already that I've already put an artist
Yeah.
on a stage. That's another wild story. So, every 18 years ago when I started getting into the DJ gig, I used to walk with a little bag with my records, and there was this one guy at this liquor store. He was like, "You're a DJ?" He goes, "Yeah, I rap." Okay, what's your name? Shout out to Complex, the first artist. Um, let's do something. He goes, yeah, let's do something. So then I guess I was trying to do some scratches, and he didn't know what I was doing. He what I didn't know what he wanted with the equipment that I had.
Okay.
So and that was pretty much what I started like the first one with that artist. We burned bridges, we fall down, and it's like damn, I felt so bad. If you're out there, you're still out there, you're still watching this. Shout out to Complex, get a hold of me. We still want to work, and that's still I messed up. I didn't know what I was doing, so that got me eager to continue doing artists.
Yeah.
So then after fall back from that guy, I ended up getting another artist. He goes by shout out to No Sense, and then we started messing with him too, trying to from the first artist trying to mold another artist through this guy
Yeah.
in the hip hop, and still not getting a system going. So shout out to No Sense too. If you're still out there performing, shout out, give him a shout out. And then by the third artist, we finally got it right.
Okay.
So we finally got it right, and now fast forward to where we're at right now, and I have two business partners right now. Shout out to Hustle Music and Green Lounge LA, and now we're all it's all up to now we're up to 60 up and coming artists.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. So if you're an artist and trying to get on a stage, look for me or look for either Hustle Music or Green Lounge, and
So
we'll
like
get you a
like
stage.
an agency for like hip hop artists or just any artist.
I don't want to say an agency because we want to avoid the
That title.
yeah
or-
yeah yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
We're still working on. I might be opening. That's why I'm here. Like maybe getting maybe some questions from you how to start how to do these. But so far it's always been in house. Like Green Lounge, it's their own agency,
Okay.
and then Hustle Music is their own music label.
Okay.
And then in between, I work with promoters and everything, and then independently, they're artists too, and so forth. But yeah, a lot of up and coming artists from the first artist like 18 years ago. Now from having in the pandemic, we got shut down for almost 2 years.
Yeah.
A lot of artists came through out of there. Like they were all locked up, then they had nothing else to do but record themselves. And
Like,
so I
yeah,
just came with the brooms, just like sweep them up.
Like, let's see if I'm good at this.
yeah. Then you start getting your SoundClouds and Mixclouds, and then you start getting people from YouTube and the people reaching out. It's just like now we're just we're having another event coming out on March 4th. We have headlining Roscoe, and then after that we have another headliner. For that is gonna be Coyote, and we have Chicana Rosas on that.
This is mainly hip hop or.
The one for March 20th is hip hop with a little bit of Latin.
Okay.
And then the one on March 14th, yeah, it's strictly hip hop.
Okay.
It's with 93.5 KD.
Oh, for sure. It
Yeah.
can, for example, if an EDM artist wanted to join your group, would you be open to that?
Yeah.
or-
We're open. What we do is if that's what the lane that you want to go for, then we would have that the DJ, the artist, or promoter, or even an event coordinator that wants to look for a specific venue that hey, you know this, yeah, we'll
Dope,
take care of
man.
it.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
just-
For sure. All right, man. So you talk to us about your how you came up with your name. Talked to us about the history, how you started DJing.
Right.
You told us a wild, crazy story. What you're doing now with your agency or not agency, but your
Still in the artist, still
Yeah,
crap. Right.
yeah managing artists, right? Managing
Soon
artists.
to be an agency. Yeah,
Soon
I
to be.
think. Or music label. I really don't know what should go because you could go both ways.
You can go both ways. Yeah, no, for sure.
I need more information. So after this, I'm gonna get more information.
Yeah, 100%. uh, you know, now I'm gonna ask you some questions like off the topic of DJing. You
Okay,
know,
okay, nice.
tell me like how you grew up, man. Like what was your story in regards to growing up? Like how are your parents? Like your siblings? How did you get involved in music outside of the DJ world? How did you get involved in music? Um, and did you see this as like was this your only career path, or did you feel like, oh, I'm gonna do something else? There's something else out there for me, and then kind of DJing took over. Like what was that like?
Nice, nice. Okay, okay. So, shout out to my mom and my dad. I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican.
Born in Mexico?
No, 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 no. I was, well, technically, yeah, you could say yeah, because I have papers and
Okay.
but I guess there was something going on in Mexico. I can't mention so much that we had to leave Mexico,
Okay.
and out of five, it was my mom, my cousin, myself, my grandpa, and one of my aunties were the five first, you could say, immigrants that
That came.
from our side of family to come here to to get that American dream, right?
Okay. Okay. What part of Mexico?
We came from the city. We came from the city.
No way, bro.
City of Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
La ciudad.
Yeah, city.
El,
Yeah,
el
yeah,
Neve.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's where I come from. I guess the roots.
Yeah.
But obviously, my dad's from Oaxaca, and then my mom is from the city.
Yeah.
But now that we're grown up now, and then my brother went back to Mexico.
Yeah.
I guess he loved Mexico, so now we kind of migrated now towards Aguascalientes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it went from the city. Now we're Aguascalientes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
You go for America?
No, 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 no. There's two, there's two of them that we go for. Obviously, shout out to Chivas, shout out to Chivas fans, and obviously Necaxa, obviously.
Oh, Necaxa?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, same.
For the
Yeah.
nephew, No,
Yeah,
that's out there.
Necaxa is also from Guadalajara, right?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, wait, are they from
It's
the city too?
Aguascalientes. They're from
Oh, it's
Aguascalientes.
Aguascalientes.
Yeah, yeah, it's from
Okay,
Aguascalientes.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so they're from Aguascalientes. Shout
So,
out to
you,
AGS.
so you're from the city and you don't go for America.
Right, right. My mom does. My mom does. That's my mom does.
Look at the time, bro.
What was it? You go for America too?
Absolutely, bro. Come on.
Oh man.
Born and
Oh, come on.
raised. Born and raised
Yeah.
Americanista. Let's go.
Okay, okay, okay. So you probably was what was it? El Coltemo Blanco? I'm
Yeah,
assuming?
bro. If our tech was here, Randy,
Oh,
he
damn.
goes for Chivas too, so he'd be on your side. He'd be on your side.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Cool, man. Cool. Okay, so you came over here. You know, you made the journey over here, and tell me more. Tell me more about that journey outside of the DJ world. Like, you know, what happened when you got here? Like, what was your, what did you think you were gonna do instead of DJing,
Well,
or was it always DJing? It was just like,
no,
okay.
well, in the beginning it was like as immigrants that we come here, right? We come in here, we look for a better job. We were trying to get the American dream. We were not just gonna stay in Mexico and do something that we come in here. So that's our mentality. That's our mentality. We're so focused on Mexico, with Mexicans. You
Yeah.
come to United States, you see different cultures. You see Asians, blacks. You see different. So you're assuming that wow, there's new cultures,
Yeah.
all these things. Just by saying that, you can already see the parties, the thing, the different cultures. So that's pretty much how it all started. My mom had to get a job,
What you do? What's her job?
janitor, as a
Janitor.
janitor.
Okay. Okay.
And then my dad was custodian.
Okay.
And then he moved over to like cut grasses and stuff like that, and just the maintenance for a local area.
Yeah.
But that was his day job. He was working a day job. My mom was at night.
Yeah.
So we would go to school, and my mom would, my mom would and stuff, and then my dad would take care of it and stuff like that. Or my dad would take care of it and stuff like that. So there was a time where the 90s were great party music and everything. So we were the life of the party.
Yeah.
So my dad was already getting
At this point, your dad already had the DJ.
very little, very little. But we were the life of the party.
Oh, in general,
in
like
general,
you're-
we were hey, come, because they love dancing. They love. That's where I got the rhythm going from them, because they love dancing. If you see them, los pasos, the
Prohibidos, los
cumbia-
más prohibidos, let's
the
go.
cumbia ones,
Yeah.
you got them, you get them. I was like,
Yeah.
man, they know how to dance. So
Because they're from Mexico City,
of course,
who are,
yeah.
usually Americanistas.
well, they found themselves.
Joking, bro.
Of course. And then they found themselves, and then they go to bars in Mexico. So they love dancing. So they bring that same culture here. They
Yeah.
understand dancing. So at the time, no cell phones. You need the life of the party. People will hit them up. Hey, vengas a bailar.
Yeah.
You guys are part. Okay, cool. my dad started playing soccer, meeting his friends growing up. My mom's still a janitor, but my dad is now the life of the party.
Okay.
Playing soccer, life of the party, life of the party, stuff. His friends were telling him, "Hey, get equipment."
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He started doing a little bit. My mom started getting harassed at work by being a janitor. Okay. I was already kind of doing the DJ, like helping out my dad how to do the gig, but my mom was getting harassed. So she I think, got caught stealing something from a rouse and whatnot. She got like either detained or something because her permit was something wrong. That eager her to look into how to get papers, how to get, really good to get stuff. The story that goes into, okay, if my mom is doing this, maybe I could become a politician. Okay, cool. What do you gotta be? What does it take to become that? My mom was okay. You gotta join this community thing. You gotta join this thing. You gotta do phone banking. You gotta. So I started doing all that stuff. Maybe I become a president. I don't know, but I'll tell you what I wanted to be. So I started fucking work. Sorry, can I curse?
No, yeah. All good.
Alcohol. So started phone banking for different councilmen, starting propositions, knocking on doors, getting people to offices, and just trying to work politics. You get me? So then I saw that my mom was really getting harassed, and we were in a battle between a big battle between the janitors and the big contracts.
Yeah.
So we're battling. This is a big in the 90s. It was a big thing where the janitors were going against their things, and we just rallied, and that was one. I think that was one of inspirations to me to kind of push out there and do this, and we did it, and we won contracts for them, and then she got a better life. She never got harassed, and she stopped being she did so good that she stopped being a janitor. Now she's the voice. She's about to retire. They already gave her retirement, but she's another person that gives voices to the people like immigrants.
Yeah.
That don't have them.
Okay.
And she still did it till this day, but she's retiring coming April. So
yeah,
shout out to my mom. She's finally doing it.
So she fought for people that didn't have someone to fight for them.
Especially janitors. Basically, mostly janitors.
Okay.
But little side hustles here or there too. Yeah, but mostly 100%, 90% of them are janitors.
Okay.
Because that's where how we migrated here, got harassed, and she didn't want to have nobody go through that. So
yeah. That's cool, man.
Yeah. So so your story, but your question was that maybe I could have been a politician.
Yeah.
Am I still involved with the politics? Yes, I am, but very little.
Okay.
But if you guys want to push councils, want to do this, want to do that, I'm here, man. Want to start a campaign, do this, I'm here for it. I'm here for it all.
Yeah, that's I think politics and music.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of politics in music, especially people who create music that whatever side they're on, they create music for it, right? But music is more like about freedom, right? To get away from all that, it's just there's so much controversy, there's so much like going on, so much hate. The country's so divided.
Yeah,
people can't even talk to each other.
No,
and that's why I love music.
Yeah,
I love being in music, because I just like I don't. Even though I'll post things on Facebook, I get unfriended sometimes, which is fine. But yeah, I'd rather just go back to music. I love music. It's my freedom. It's like my, just listening to a song is just like, I don't have to worry about the politics.
Yeah. But like I said, I was able to work with a lot of people with politics. That we were able to help Obama get elected a few times.
So you think if you weren't a DJ, you'd be in politics?
Yeah.
Kind of going down the path your mom.
But like I said, what we do need, and I even tell everybody, I think we do need in the future there will be a president where you will be. There's so many immigrants. There's so many things. I think there will be a president that might have to be speaking more than one language, just in English.
I could see that. For sure.
The first president to speak both English and Spanish.
I think that's important, man.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of cultures here in the United States, so I could totally see that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next, man? What's next with DJing? Like, where do you see yourself? Like, where's your career gonna take you? Like, what inspiration? Not inspiration. What aspiration do you have? What goals? What what's the next move for DJ Spot?
Okay. There's quite a few things where I'm starting to see where the actual route takes
Yeah.
Oliver, from doing either the artist, whether it's a mobile gig, quinceañera. We haven't even touched up on having a party bus. Remember,
That's
that
right,
too.
that's
Give me
right.
a party bus, whether it's through me, whether it's a limo, anything you guys need, just one stop. Whether it's the party bus, I could take that route with them. But now that I'm getting more into the artist, I think it started to maybe make, like how you said, maybe make an agency, maybe
Yeah.
do contract, maybe put them on stages, stuff like that. Maybe it's time to do that.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's super cool. And okay, so take me back a little bit to the LA scene,
Mm-hmm.
and tell me how it is to be in a scene and be successful when there's so much competition. How do you feel about that? Like the downtown LA, there's thousands of DJs. How do you get around that? What advice would you give to a new DJ?
Nice. Yeah, no, shout out to all the DJs out there, man. When
Yeah.
I started DJing 25 years ago, there was only like specific DJing doing things, whether it was a CD or whether tapes or whether it's a record. It all takes like this, pretty much simple. You gotta adapt with what is given to you.
Yeah.
So if at the time, like my dad was either mixing with a CD, with a tape, and then at the time when I started DJing with an iPod, with a CD player, and then a DVD player, and then eventually I grown into a digital CD with analog effects. Okay, from La Curacao, Then from there, then you
Yeah.
grown to actual CD. They could scratch the CD and boom. Okay, and then you move from that, then you go to records, and then from there you started getting into record pools, and then from record pools CDs, and then from CDs instrumentals, and then from the CDs turn MP3s. Then eventually the USBs came out, and then the laptops, then record pools started coming out.
Okay. Serato.
Serato coming out. Now you have all these DJs coming out with their own record pools,
Yeah.
and it's just so much,
Real quick, our tech came back into the picture. He's a Chivista.
Hey,
Huevo.
yeah.
¡Huevo!
So Chivas.
Chingue su madre, América.
Where do I drop this on the floor?
I'm not getting it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, you're right. So what advice would you give to DJs? What new DJs that are trying to get into the scene? There's so much competition. Are they competing with you? Do you feel like
No,
new
I
DJs are
don't.
competing with you?
I don't see any competition. I don't. If you start, like for example, if somebody tells you no, because I remember those days when I started getting into the Hollywood scene.
Yeah.
There was like all the club owners like, don't be playing that quinceañera music. I was like, what is quinceañera music? And I started playing what it was that they thought it was quinceañera music. It was that Teo Calderon, the Elvis Crespo. I was like, what? Now it's all statuette. That's all you hear now.
That's all you hear, bro.
Reggaeton.
Yeah.
So I was at that era where it was like, don't play none of that. Get that Too Short, that E40. That we want to hear that Usher, that P Diddy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, there was like, don't be playing quinceañera music. So I was like, okay. But that's what separated me from the other DJs.
Yeah.
I was playing what they were telling me not to play.
Okay.
You get me? Because why? Shout out to the homie. Well, not the homie, but I was able to. He's one of my. I'm a fan of. That's how I did DJ AM.
Oh, DJ.
Yeah. I was able to see him over at at Vegas when I saw him at a Pure nightclub. He was there.
Yeah.
With another DJ Hollywood. Those guys, when they went on it, damn, bro, they were fucking going from Limp Bizkit to Linkin Park to No Doubt to NSYNC to like just insane duo. They'll just play a clip from this song and then a clip from The Simpsons, and then the drop. It's just creativity. Of mixing of everything, and you were there to move because the way that they'll mix it.
Yeah.
Now it's just blend in, drop your blend, chop it up, and that's it.
Yeah.
You drop the other one, chop it up. If not, then you're pretty much gonna play another mix that another DJ did at the record pool. So it's like,
People lost the creativity, huh? People
yeah,
lost the
it's all clustered, and just like there ain't nobody like looking for their who they want to become. It's just that everyone the same. And now they book every club every hour, books every DJ every hour. It sounds the same. Every Bad Bunny song just.
What do you think of scratching?
it has its purpose and when to scratch.
Okay.
If you're in a club, in a nightclub, every minute counts.
Yeah.
If they hear a scratch, automatically they think it's an error.
Oh,
Either
interesting.
either dead music, like any sound, like that there's no sound within 15 30 seconds that you don't play in the club, their necks are breaking to the DJ. What's wrong? What's going on? Because every minute counts in a club.
Yeah.
In a sports bar, you want to get those silent, so people go hit those bars, get drunk at the sports bar.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because they want that. They're drinking only beers. There's not too many. That's at sports bars. In quinceañeras, weddings, backyard boogies, you're an MC. If you're not cutting up those music and you're not speaking to them, making sure they're alive and well,
Yeah.
then you're not getting the interaction.
Right.
And it's just when and where to use your scratches.
Yeah.
If
No,
you
that makes sense.
if you're scratching this, there's battles.
Yeah.
There's this and this and this and that. But if you're just scratching,
What do you prefer to DJ? What's your favorite venue? Like, hey,
venue.
not venue, but like type of gig. Like, I'd rather be at a club. I'd rather be at a bar. I'd rather be at a wedding. What's your preference?
There's two. I don't. There's literally two. Like, there's one where I'm just playing corridos.
Okay.
Corridos and stuff. Those sports bars, because like I said, when someone when you get, I'm sure you've heard of this. It was like, okay, we'll pay you $50. $50 for 5 hours. They just was like, no. Would you do that?
Probably not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You always get that.
Yeah.
But that's your $50 in the way in.
Mm.
But you still have 4 hours to work with. That means you're a DJ at a sports bar. It's your job to be with interaction. I kid you not. With those $50, it turned to $500.
I could see that with all the tips and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But a lot of DJs get discouraged already by hearing the $50.
Yeah.
They need to hear you get to keep the tips.
Yeah.
You get me? And if you don't know how to work the crowd or work the room, then you're just gonna earn $50.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And I love those because I get to play what I want. And I get to get that money, and oh my God, it's just so beautiful. That makes so much. That's one, and the other one is obviously when I'm doing back on my records.
Okay.
I'm always just here, and people are still looking at me like you've never seen something. Me flipping the records and still scratching them. It was like, wow,
Bro.
like people, you get that phase. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me. Oh, they're coming back. The records are coming back.
I could see that. You know,
Yeah.
I have my turntables. I love turntables.
We do that. We do that on Monday at Hollywood.
Okay.
Records. If you have records, bring them over. Though.
I don't have records. I have the Serato records.
Okay.
I play on my computer, but
Typical DJs.
Bro, we're gonna hear some music from you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna play for us?
So, with that being said, I want to go ahead and just pretty much blend in with a little bit of hip hop.
Okay.
With the old and what? Should we say old? I don't want to say that we're 40. You know, we're still young.
I don't see myself as an old person, so hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna be giving them a little bit of 90s and a little bit of that 20, like between 2010s and like right before COVID music. You know?
Let's go, bro.
But nothing but strictly music.
Okay. Did you want a microphone?
Huh?
You want a microphone?
No. Just strictly music.
Strictly music?
It's just I wanna get you guys on the dance floor is what I'm here for, and just hear some good music.
Let's go. Let's get it started.
Okay.
Let me turn on your music. But before we do that, I'm just gonna say a quick thank you to our sponsors one more time. And big shout out, Orbit Event Rentals. Check them out, orbiteventrentals.com. Linens, tables, chairs, canopies, whatever you need rentals for, orbiteventrentals.com. Let them know you heard about them here on Real Talk with Real DJs with DJ Pac-Man and DJ Spot, the homie. Up next, I want to say big thank you to the Empress LA. That's the EmpressLA.com, the EmpressLA.com. They will take care of you, whether you need Botox, you need weight loss, you need hair restoration, whatever it is to make you look beautiful, check them out, the EmpressLA.com. Last but not least, I want to say a big thank you to the Freedom Roofing Company, freedomroofingcompany.com. They will take care of all of your leaks. We just had some rain. I'm sure you had some leaks. They do free estimates. They're really professional, and they're really knowledgeable about everything roofing. So hit them up. That's freedomroofingcompany.com. All right, Mr. DJ Spot, you got an hour of music for us. Let's kill it. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Go ahead and turn you on.